Alright, everyone ready? Let's see. Yes,
I
yes.
am ready.
Alright, here we go. Right, so, welcome back. Alright, first session. Let's get rock and rolling. Okay, Iron Kingdoms. We all know the Iron Kingdoms by now. It's an awesome setting, full of magic, crazy stuff, and this time, for those who played the last campaign, now with extra horror. Yeah.
Oh, the horror.
Because that's what the Iron Kingdom is made of. Pretty much horror, and more horror. Alright, so, get us down to it. You are part of Eliana's Heroes. It's a mercenary company, brand new. Shut up. Yeah, basically brand new, just started. Essentially, we assigned a campaign at the, essentially a month after, about a month after the war between, actually no, I'll say I'll say 4 months after the last war, great war between Kador and Signar has come to a ceasefire. Let's face it, it's never going to end. This is a ceasefire. During the last war, Kador has made great advances into the Fawnwood and has conquered half of Lael. Our intrepid captain of this mercenary company hails from the neutral country of Ord, and essentially hired you guys about a month ago for her mercenary company, which is down on its luck, unfortunately, as you all are, because we're all in the mercenary business, and essentially the war ended, business dried up, and you guys need money bad. So you came to this place, if you're all looking at the map, Lael, thinking you could make some good money working for the Laelese resistance. And the job was fairly easy. It was pretty much meet up with these guys, do a quick snatch and grab, and be gone before anyone realizes. Unfortunately, some Menites got involved, then the Kadoran army came down, and you guys decided it was best to hightail out of there. With a dwarf saddled toward the steam jack, cursing and swearing as they fired a hand cannon up in the air. Sound about right for
They
you,
will
Rob?
not take me alive.
So yeah, you basically pretty much dumped anything you couldn't carry, like horse and cart. Sorry, Rob. And basically jumped onto the next boat, which, hook or by crook, has ended you up in this place over here, Turn on Crag. So you've literally come right down the Dragon's Tongue River, and you've ended up in this place. It is the middle of nowhere. I'm kind of pointing with it with my little mouse. Are you actually on the... Yeah, okay. Oh, David isn't.
I'd like to point out that I can't see anything.
Yeah, sorry, you're on the wrong map. Because he wasn't added a minute ago, because there's a map. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see it now.
So you started here in Lael, and then you're now here in Turn on Crag. You could say it's the last bastion of civilization before heading off to Eastern Imran and the hellish wasteland that is. And technically it'd be true, because I don't think you'd get much hospitality in the Protector of Menoth. Jenny.
Yeah.
Hi, you're a sorcerer. Bang. Yeah. And death for you, Dave, and death for you, Rob.
No death for me. I'm immortal.
Why? Because you'd still myth I killed off your one character?
With a kraken, you know? I will never die.
Kraken.
Death. Okay.
Yeah, so you're in Tenron Crag, and basically it is a frontier town, as frontier towns get in this place. So you're on the edge of the Bloodstone Marches, which is a huge wasteland which no one's really traversed at one man, and horrible nasty things live out there, so we don't talk about it. Above you obviously is the kingdom of Ios. Below you is the protector of Menoth. You good guys don't want to go there, I assure you. And behind you is the kingdom of Signar, or Signar even. So yeah, so this is where we're starting, as your boat finally draws in after a weary voyage. Just drag everyone over to the next map. after your weary voyage, you finally come into port. Is everyone on the next map?
Yep, loading in now.
Cool. Loading the map. Finally come into the port, which is right. And we're here. You're tired. You're weary. You're poor. You've got about...
What's going on?
You're being moved to another map, honey. Yeah. You're tired. You're hungry. You know, of the 1,500 gold your company currently owns, you have 500 on you in the treasurer's satchel.
Woohoo!
But that's company money, Rob.
If you see me running off to the distance, then like try and catch me with my short stubby legs.
Anyway, you are here, and as you get off the boat, Rob is probably standing there, watching his his steam jack being hoisted down by a crane. Actually, not in crane. The jury rigged like the main sail to get your jack down. This thing doesn't even have a crane. The port doesn't have a crane. It's that ramshackle. Anyway, at this point, I think it's a good example that we shall go around the table, as it were, and everyone can introduce their characters and tell us a little bit about themselves. So we'll start with Rob.
Okay. I am playing one of the Rulik folk, and I am a Searforge trader and a field mechanic, hence the starting the warjack.
And what's your character's name?
His name, Uthbrick Ironhand.
Ah,
I am wearing a armored greatcoat and have short, scraggly beard and unkempt hair.
and do you want to talk about
generally
your
seen
companion?
hugging my warjack and keeping it company.
Yes, Rob has a warjack. Well, steam jack even.
A laborjack, yeah. I've come over through the Searforge Commission, which is the trading arm of the Dwarven Empire, and I'm looking for fame and fortune.
Okay, then let's head over to Jenny.
Well, technically I am a ice sorceress, but to hide the fact that I am in most countries, I pretend, well, I am an alchemist as well. So I am currently wearing alchemist leather,
Okay.
including hood. This is where my mind goes blank.
You're
yeah.
human.
Yeah, I'm human.
Haven't
Fighting
decided.
style, do you crack wise or calm, cool, and collected?
Prefer to stay out of combat unless I have to. But when I do get in combat, I do get a bit overzealous and end up using my powers over
What's your character's name for the entire team to know?
Sevestra. But
Just
they
Sevestra.
call me Sev for
Okay.
short.
Alright. Cool. I guess we'll go to my ever-loving wife, Kai.
Yes. I am Elania Hilario, if that's how you pronounce that last name. I didn't even think of how tall I am. I'm tallish.
Fine, don't worry about it.
With
All you have to remember is you're not the shortest in the group, Rob is.
No. Well, yeah.
I'm usually the shortest in real life.
I come from a very good background, and I was an officer in the army.
Border County.
Yes. So I wear an officer's uniform. Obviously, I'm in the usual sort of purebred, not purebred, that's Harry Potter. You know, hybrid. And obviously think I'm better than everyone else.
Of course, you're the captain of this company.
Yeah.
And also your father finances this said company when you're a bit hard on cash.
Yes, that is good to me.
Okay, and then we have David. Regale us with
yeah.
your mysterious self.
Yeah. The name's Kai. Or Kai, it's a long. I am Iosan.
Iosian. Say I and then Io. That's where you are. I-O.
Input, output, sound.
Yeah.
I have come for travels to try and seek new things. I think that's. I didn't read much of the background of this character.
You're mysterious.
I know I'm mysterious. I don't like humans very much, but I tolerate them.
And you're now
And
hired
you're
by
heading
humans.
towards dwarves.
I don't mind
Buddies,
dwarves.
right? Okay, cool. Buddy.
I can sit on them. It's fine. They are my chair.
Do you?
Yeah. Of course, to mind it.
I am a gun mage.
Yep.
And duelist. I like to get in really close to. Really like close combat with shooting them in the face.
Mm.
Failing that, I have an axe to smash them in the face.
Alright, sweet.
And yeah, that's
Cool.
about it, I guess.
Right.
I don't know how high I am. I don't know what I look like.
You're tall, you're an elf. You're probably the tallest in the group. There you go.
I'm tall, pointy ears, slightly pale skin, and look down on people.
Alright, sweet. So yeah, just a reference. You guys should all talk, but mostly if you have to talk to each other and you haven't got the same language, you're going through Kylie. And she can talk to all of you. Unless David decides to curse in Elvish, then no one can understand him.
Oh yeah, because I have my own language.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's what I'll mumble and bitch in.
Alright, here we are. Oh, hey buddy, go back to sleep. Here we are in Turn on Crag. Oh, there's a baby going away. Ah!
So are we starting this as in we already know each other and we've done an adventure
Yes,
before?
you've been together for a month. You basically just ran away from your last paycheck, which you didn't get paid for because there wasn't a chance, because there was a raid.
I blame the human.
As far as you know, no one saw your faces, so you can go back to Laos anytime you need to. But, better safe than sorry, you kind of hightailed it. Pretty fast. Because if the cards caught you, well, yeah. The melees caught you involve a lot more burning though. So, you start. So you just come into the port. You can see this ramshackle town. Mostly, think of an old west kind of town with wooden buildings everywhere. And yeah, so it's very ramshackle port. And in the background, you can see that there are a couple of dock workers sitting on the pier side drinking beer. Then you've got what looks like a trollkin with a hat on and a deputy star, kind of frisking down. A couple of them frisking down a few ne'er-do-wells. And as you get off the boat, he spies you and motions you over. What do you do?
I will be politely tugging on my cap and making sure that my warjack is safely ashore, and leave the talkie to
It comes down with a bit of a thud.
Okay, cool.
You feel everyone feels the pier sway a bit.
As long as my baby is okay.
I think she's probably fine.
Okay.
Relic design, very sturdy. Yeah, well, it's inert at the moment, so you have to fire it up later to get it moving. So,
Okay.
so you're staying with the Jack for now? Or are you going over?
I'm going to stay with the jack for the meantime.
Yeah. And what is everyone else doing? Yeah, the baby is woken up. Should I send him over to you, honey? So yeah, what's everyone else doing? Are you all going over to see this trollkin? Okay.
Yep, probably.
Yeah.
Alright, he looks you up and down. He's like, well, you can't be prospectors, or if you are, you're mightily well armed. Surveying the several hand cannons and guns and swords you're all carrying.
I wave and say, I've got a pickaxe! My jack has a pickaxe! I could be a prospector! Don't crush my dreams! And then go back to poking my jack.
You see him just kind of turn around and just seemed to mutter something in his breath about blood and dwarfs. Well, Rob's too far away to hear that because he's looking at his jacket at the current point in time. Yeah, so he says, well, I can assume that now you're either on the run or you're a mercenary company. So, charter, please. And holds out his hand. He looks all over, scrutinizes it, gets out a cigar, lights on the nearest open flame, puffs a bit. Says, well, everything's in order. I think you come at a fortuitous time as well. Things are afoot, and our local steelhead chapter house is a bit too, how shall we say? Ah, hell, they're just too damn lazy this time of year. So, if you're looking for work, why don't you come later to the old gal in town, and maybe my boss can find some work for you. Just say, oh, how about Smack was his name? I can't remember the guy's name, but say insert.
I'll over and shake his hand and thank him for the job offer and say that we will be there presently.
Yeah, insert. Yeah, cool. But he nods his head and goes back to dragging. He literally just kind of his men at arms just bound these two guys, and he just literally, being big and scary Trollchin, just yanks the rope that their arms are tied to and drags them across the ground towards the old gal.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Trollkin. You don't want to mess with a Trollkin.
I'll turn to everybody else and ask them if they have any plans.
Probably want to make some healing luminescence. Well, my healing potions when I can.
Do you need any particular place to go to for that, like a craft substance?
Well, I've got.
No, you've got your travelling kit.
I've got my travelling kit, so I can technically do it right here if I wanted to. But I probably want to prefer to do it somewhere more secluded.
Okay. Well, we'll sort out lodgings for the night then.
Yeah.
To the tavern.
Alright, so you've
Ooh,
got a couple of
dangerous
options. There is the Gold Standard here.
Ow.
I think there's one. And Sanity's Bastion. And then there is a shady place outside of town called Flophouse. And that's what you get for asking around.
Okay.
Uh,
We'll head
in-
to the least shadiest place, please.
Okay, and that was... Come on, Andrew, get your brain together.
Unless
Go...
anybody really wants it, feels like a bar fight and we can go and kill people.
Probably best
Sanity's
not
Bastion.
to be killing people.
The largest
I'm a
saloon in
gambling
town.
man.
Sorry?
I am a gambling man. You do
I
it.
go and find whichever relative's closest for me to stay with.
No relatives.
Seriously, I
This-
have everywhere.
This is literally a frontier town. Nobility need not apply. You are
I'll
literally...
ask around the group then for who has what types of connections.
I have no one here.
I have no one here.
Any elvish hideout we could rest at?
Not one you know of, Dave.
Anything from the Searforge Commission?
Not really. Say Force
Any
Commission.
dwarven outpost?
I think... Ooh, give me a
Is
minute.
there a hole somewhere that dwarfs it?
There's a lot of mining done around here, so you might be able to find a few dwarven people, but I don't think... I'm just having a look... not really.
No, not the mouse. Rob just needs to diggy hole. He'll be fine.
There's no real Seaforge Commission connections, and
No.
there's a few dwarven miners here and there, but nothing of note.
Okay.
Yeah, Kai, literally this is like a shanty town. There's wooden shacks everywhere.
I doubt there'll be much of my race out here.
Yeah. Not to mention, it's your boots are getting covered in dirt. You're getting covered in dirt as a sandstorm picks up.
Meh.
To the tavern!
Alright, Sanity's Bastion. You walk in, the place is rowdy as anything. Apparently it's midday and everyone's in full swing. Drinking and, you know, dancing and gambling. At the bar is a well-weathered and grizzled man with a tangled beard, and he seems to walk with a limp. And above him is a very large axe above his bar.
Leo Alexander.
And as you listen in, you can hear him speak with a what sounds like to you, Rob, with a bit of a Cardic accent.
Nope.
So yeah,
Never ever fight bar peeps in any kind of D&T-esque thing. They are level 20 everything.
in a corner there seems to be a man with a rifle.
Or you get drunk and end up sleeping with someone.
Oh, there is that too. But yeah, in the corner of the tavern you can see there's a man just sitting there, with a rifle propped up against the wall, nursing a drink. In the corner you see a load of Trollkin, arm wrestling, having a good time. And then obviously there's some people playing cards. And obviously everyone else getting drunk, merrily.
Is there a free table anywhere in a
Yeah, there's a free
area?
table. There's a free table in one of the corners. There's
Okay, I will
seats
go
for
to the free
plenty.
table and just sit there.
Okay, you sit there. There's also a notice board in the tavern, it seems.
I peruse the notice board.
There is a. Let's see. Let me get my notes here. There is. Flick through notes. That was the room, and there's this. Right. Okay, so there is wanted. Band of tough, rough and tough and honest folk to take down a crazed steel machination. We'll pay well. Come to who was it? Come to I had it here a minute ago. Willett and Son Jack Works for more information.
Okay.
And then after that you have want to help save the town. Come see old Tom at his estate. Good pay. Good rewards.
Looks like there's a fair bit of work here. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
And
I'm
then,
gonna go to the table and put my alchemist kit on the table and start working on
Okay.
doing some potions.
And then also there's another notice what says information looking for information on sorry, the other one was the first one was for the old gal, and then this one's from old Tom. Looking for any information on missing persons, last seen heading out towards the east on mining expedition. If know anything, please contact Tom or see the old gal.
See the old cow.
Gal, it's like it's the law officers around here.
It's the old cow.
Gaole. Oh, even gal.
Let's go find an old cow.
Do I need to roll anything for alchemy?
I do not know. You're the alchemist. You tell me.
A craft alchemy check, you'll be rolling your intelligence to get anything above a 14, so 2d6 plus your craft alchemy skill.
So you find the potion you're making. I'm pretty sure I have like alchemy roll you need to do. He flips out his book.
So
Hi, baby.
roll 2d6 plus.
Let's see, where are potions in this thing? What are you trying to make again, Jenny?
Healing potions.
What are they called in the book?
Healing illuminescence.
Healing and luminescence. Healing and luminescence. Yes, where are you?
The item description under no, it's under alchemy and alchemical items, which is 293 starts on, and it's on page 295.
Aha.
Yeah, so I roll 2d6 plus what?
Plus your int. Plus your alchemy.
It makes an int plus alchemy roll against the target.
This will
number
take you
14.
2 hours
So-
to brew even one, just so you know,
So
Jenny.
basically plus 6.
Okay.
Are you doing it here?
You also need an alchemy lab to do this,
Oh,
it says.
13.
The alchemy kit, travelling kit, works as an alchemy lab.
Okay. And it'll take you 2 hours just to do one. And the target number is
So-
14. So, no. You start making it, and then you drop a vial somewhere, and it's like, ah, damn it.
What's your archetype?
My what?
She's gifted.
Your archetype? Okay.
Gifted.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so you start it, and then something happens, and you don't make it. After two...
So I lose the ingredients then?
Yeah.
Right, taking those off my list.
Yeah, let's that would take 2 hours to craft. Okay. So, yeah, those are the missions. Kylie, what are you doing, just so we know, quickly?
I go and see if they have any decent wine on offer.
The Kardec gentleman looks down and like, "What do you want, little woman?"
Little woman,
He's a big guy.
I would like to see your wine list, please.
You see him holding back a smile, and
Don't
he
think it's
has...
that type of establishment.
Well, little lady, we have red, and we have white.
Is that it?
Da.
Oh, fine, I'll have a glass of your red then.
Da. That'll be a gold.
Here you are.
He looks at it, bites it. Ah, order gold. Never trust your wards. Lousy pirates.
There's nothing wrong with my gold, thank you very much.
Can you hear Gus? Because he keeps singing.
Just a little bit, it's fine.
In the background.
Yeah.
I
So,
can hear Leo more, so.
anyway, whilst Jenny's faffing up potions and Dave's just sitting there, or something like a woman comes along.
Do I have a book? I need a book.
You can have a book. You have a book. It's a human book. It's the only book you can find at the time.
Oh, I don't want a human book.
Right, you got an Elvish
This book
book.
is so boring.
No, you don't. You have a scroll. You have an Elvish scroll. It's a very large scroll.
Fair enough, I'll read that.
There you go.
I try and
interesting.
steal the scroll.
I roll it up and bash you on the head.
Anyway, as you're talking, a quite busty bar wench approaches and asks if you want any drinks.
I will tell her I'm fine for the moment, thank you. But inquire as to would there be anywhere we could purchase a cart and some horses.
It's like, yes, there's actually the stables just next to the pier.
Okay. And I will tip my hat to the rest of the company and tell them that I'll be right back.
Because you left your jack at the port.
Yep, I know.
Alright, so what's everyone else doing? Is anyone else having a drink, or are they just...
I'm going to try and roll again for potion making.
Okay.
I'm going to drink my drink while staring at the board with all those jobs on and stuff, trying to decide which one we should do.
We got one is obviously
wrong one.
missing persons, another is save the town, and then the other one is metal monstrosity on the rampage
I
comes
suppose
to...
really we should save the town. Might, come handy.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah, you completely cock it up, and at this point, you almost like catch the
Basically, we're going to have no healing potions, and
what happens is...
I would stop doing that now.
Yeah, you actually, your Bunsen burner tips over, and you almost catch the bench on fire, because it is kind of slightly soaked in alcohol. And you just see the barman, the owner, just like, "No more of that! With all that, you take it outside!"
I pack away my alchemist kit.
Yeah, with the bar, when she kind of jumps 10 feet back. everyone's orders.
I say in my own language, silly humans.
She just looks at you and goes, "Ah, well, ain't that quaint? A pretty little elf." You're speaking in Sinaran, so. Which actually Rob wouldn't be able to understand us, so never mind.
Not
Well,
there.
Well, you originally talked to her, I just realised you were speaking Sinaran.
Yep.
Oh well, you got the information.
I somehow gathered from the hand movements.
Jenny relayed it, there you go.
Yeah.
So where are you going? Are you going straight to Jack or are you going straight to the stables?
I'm going straight to the stables. I'm going to buy 2 pack horses and a cart.
Alright. Where's my other book? I can't remember how much those were. Alright, the cart is something. Cart is a cart.
Horses or something else.
You're a pack horse. Was a cart? Ah. Horse and wagons, here we go.
There we go. So it is I would like a large wagon, which is 85 gold pieces, a water pump, a 5-gallon tank, 2 draft horses, and a few £100 of coal, if they have it.
Well, they don't have the water tank and coal, but they then say always try Pip and Pops down the road for those bits. The wagon they can give you, and the horses they can give you, so just mark that off. I've taken that from the company account.
Yep.
Okay.
But I can roll a negotiation roll to get less, for it to cost less.
Alright, how are you going to negotiate this, Rob?
I'm going to talk about the current economic climate. The business that here doesn't look particularly booming for wagons of this size and nature. I'm ready to pay you right now instead of any kind of debit. So I'm going to try and
All right, give me an intellect plus negotiation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that will be for me. 3d6.
Oh, is it 3d6 for you?
Yep, I'm a genius. All my intellect rolls are boosted.
Jesus Christ!
And my negotiation is 2, so 3d6 plus. That's 3d20. Oops. 3d6.
Really shit rolls as well.
3d6 plus 2.
Is it 3d6 and then take away one of the dice?
Oh,
or is it...
come on! 4 ones?
Yep.
Right, I realize that they're speaking in Sagnaran, and I've been speaking in Doran for the entire time.
Oh,
And
no,
it comes across that it's full price. However, I have the ability counter offer, which allows me to re-roll negotiations.
I'll say they
So
speak
I'm
Cardic.
going to use that.
I'll say they speak Cardic just for you. Why you're in trouble all the time?
There we go. Much better.
This is all very amusing.
So a 17.
That'll do it. They give you a 20% discount on the cart and horses.
Nope.
It's like, you make a good point, but this is as far as I'm willing to go.
I'll shake on that.
Yep. He spits on his hand and holds it out to you.
So 20%.
C4's commission, they used to spit on the hands.
Cool. Alright, so that's 160 gold out of the purse.
Yep. And then you obviously have to go down to Pip and Pops if you want the rest.
Yep, I'm on my way there now.
Alright, Pip and Pops, it's literally just round the corner. You walk in, there's like a little bell going ding ding as you walk in, and all of a sudden you just hear a thunk, and then you see a little goblin climb up on a step ladder and like, welcome to Pip and
Hello,
Pops.
my good man. And I hand him a short little list of, that's everything I need. Would you be able to have this on ready for my cart outside?
He's speaking Relic and it's very broken. What'd you write in, by the way?
Kador.
It's like, hands it to another goblin who's there. It's like,
I'll take it and I'll read it to him then.
there you go.
I would like a water pump, a 5-gallon, a 10-gallon tank of water,
Pop! Water tank! 10-gallon water!
and a few £100 of coal.
£100 of coal!
I think is that everything. I got the horses and wagon from the other place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Literally,
Right,
you just
and
see this goblin like trying to drag out a bag of coal. He just gives up and just leaves it there. There you go.
I will help move. Okay.
They just roll the war barrel out and it kind of like clanks on the floor as it comes out.
1,000 pounds of coal for that much, and then the water tank. Okay. Can I roll my negotiations?
Yeah, of course you can.
Nope. Critical.
Double six. Oh yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, they're happy to give you about a 50% discount.
Cool.
Apparently business is bad for them, they keep saying. At the
10.
moment. With the Hammer and Gad trying to put them out of business.
100. Okay, that's 100. Coal and water is 100. Comes to 100 gold altogether.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Sweet.
It doesn't work for me.
Okay, so everyone back in the bar. Things are getting a little rowdy up there. You see,
I screech back into the table and say, I've got a wagon.
do you remember to pick up your warjack whilst you're at it?
Yeah, I picked up the jack.
See, now there's like
So somehow loaded it onto the jack by myself.
change it up and then just like outside the place parks.
And actually start the war tank to guard the wagon.
Okay, there's now a steam jack carting a wagon, pickaxe in hand.
Cool. I screech back into the table and say, what did I miss? Why is the table burnt?
Human set it on fire.
Why is the barman so angry?
David, you can't
Why
even
is
talk to
Kylie
Rob.
Sorry?
Rob, David's saying something completely inaudible to you.
Okay.
Oh, I can't speak to Rob. I can speak to everyone else but Rob.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look at him and just stop and stare and go. Oh, for the love
I say, don't ask.
Yeah, so, right. So, yeah, obviously getting a bit rowdy here, and all of a sudden a Trollkin comes stumbling over to your table, kind of just screams into it, and just like head first into the centre, looks up at Rob and looks over at David like, hey, pretty lady, wanna come back to my tent?
Yeah. I'm not reading you, shaggy dog.
Children, they're fun.
He wants me to read him a book.
Oh dear. Rob, mute your microphone and read it to him for a little bit.
I know, but I'm trying to play. And I'm supposed to be the leader.
Oh, anyway, Dave, apparently there's this trollkin tickling your chin. Like, wow,
Can I
honey,
get
you
my
need a
pistol
shave.
out and put it underneath his chin?
Sorry?
Can I get my pistol out and put it underneath his chin and tell him to
Please.
back off?
Alright, the minute you pull a gun, all of a sudden everyone seems to pull guns. Or draw weapons.
I take no notice and decide to cock the gun.
It's like, whoa, whoa there, Lee. You could blow someone's head off of that.
Hopefully yours. And I'm no lady.
You can't understand what he's saying.
Oh, don't I?
He said... Actually, no, wait, he's speaking Sonaran, you can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, well, then I speak back. So I'm no lady.
He looks at you. But your skin is so delicate, and you're so effeminate looking.
I pushed the gun closer to his neck.
At that point, the man on the right, all of a sudden, you just kind of...
I'm gonna pull out a grenade and go, if you don't stop this now, I'm gonna let this off.
And that's when you hear a rifle cocking behind you.
I walk over between David and whoever, the other bloke, and just say, look, can we back us off? He's a bloke, you're a bloke, calm down.
I have loaded my slug gun under the table while watching all of this.
Alright. Yeah, you can give me a intellect plus whatchamacallit roll to see if you stop him, Carly. What was
What?
it? Negotiation.
Did you realise I have no mouse? Because Leo stole it.
Well, steal it back!
No, my mouse, please, Leo. Ah, good boy.
Apparently this Trollkin is that drunk he needs convincing, but this is actually...
What does he want me to do? Get David to whop it out?
Well, you need to negotiate with him and say, he's not...
Oh dear, right, what am I doing?
You know, negotiating with him or with both of us?
With him.
What am I doing, honey? What did you say, sorry?
You need to roll... Right, there's a little dice button on the side.
Yeah, I know that.
Right, you need to roll 2d6 plus your intellect and negotiation.
Oh, what have you done, Leo?
What's he done?
Nothing. 2d6
Yeah.
plus my intellect. Where the hell's it gone? No, Leo. Ow.
Say it's a D... It's not a hard one, he's drunk, so I'll say DC of 12 to beat.
Yes, okay, Papa. In a minute, in a minute. I will read you a book in a minute. Andrew, I can't find my thing.
I shall get up from the table, walk over between them, and roll for negotiation.
Oh dear. Your negotiation was free, honey. I don't know, we are having a negotiation. What? What'd you get, Rob?
Right, since I failed negotiation.
Well, he can understand you anyway. Now he thinks you're being belligerent with him.
Andrew, what's my negotiation or whatever I need to roll?
Yeah, you just need to add intellect, which is... 5.
5.
Yes.
There, 14. Yes, Leo.
That does it. You convinced him that David's not... is not a woman who's going to be... Unfortunately, Rob has irated him.
Oh, gosh.
I got a 12, by the way.
On your reroll.
No, but if I have 7 plus my negotiation score, which
Oh.
is if I add my into it is...
Okay, it's not that bad then. You haven't irated him.
Yep.
But he's confused at what you're trying to talk about, because he doesn't understand the words you say.
What did Rob say?
I'm guessing I'm speaking in Cador and he doesn't speak Cador.
Nope.
What did Rob say? I can't remember.
He said he negotiated. We don't know what he said, because, well, you probably did, but the Trollkin doesn't. And neither does David.
I explained to the Trollkin that he was just trying to help.
I need a drink. And walks back to the bar. So everyone slowly puts their arms away, and
I say to the group, all of them in turn, now, children, can we just calm down and not cause a riot, please?
in
It's
multiple
the
languages.
only not even half decent establishment in this place, and I would like somewhere to sleep tonight. Thank you very much.
How loud are you saying that?
Not making it loud.
Alright.
Just say that
In what
it's
language are you saying?
in all languages at the same time. Because I know
I look at you as you're a demon-possessed woman who's speaking in many tongues at the same time, and go, Jesus! And run out the door.
Get back in the door.
I come back in the door.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Game is rolling dice. Yeah. The tavern owner kind of glares at you, Kylie, from where you're sitting. He heard good. Anyway,
I smile sweetly at him.
yeah, that doesn't get you anywhere.
Maybe bend over and flash a little cleavage. You know?
Right, you're all together. Discuss what your plans are.
I think we should save the town.
Very happy.
Which, I'm the leader, so what I say goes. So we're going to go save the town.
Who made you lead?
I did. I tied you all.
Oh yeah.
You could say there
Good
was a
point.
mistranslation and you don't know why you're here.
No, so I can speak to him.
In Iosia? No?
Sonoran's my second language, so I could get it mistranslation.
Yeah. David can speak
Just
Shire,
sneezing.
and no one else can. It's really annoying, but you can't understand half the stuff David says sometimes. Because he will just curse.
I will be speaking on Ioshan quite a lot. Mainly cursing at people. But no.
What have you done there?
He rolls some dice.
Did he?
Okay, so you're going to the old gal to go talk to the sheriff.
No, Leo. Yes, we are, Andrew.
Okay.
I drive my cart there. I'm very happy upon my cart.
And it's, what with your jack following?
No, the jack's in the cart.
I thought you activated it.
I deactivated it and put it in the cart.
Ah, okay. Like, okay, turn the tongue, fire off, little buddy. Oh. That's the sound your jack makes when it. Oh,
Sounds like
whilst you're weighing, your jack kind of almost tripped over the wheels of the cart.
I look at him and pat him on his cybernetic head and say, good.
How do
But
you
yeah.
have him on his head? Surely it's really big and you're really small.
I get him to bend down. He is bound to my will.
Not to mention, it's a dwarven jack. I mean, it's a dwarven jack. They're not exactly tall.
Yeah, but surely it'd still be taller than Rob.
Well, yes, there is that.
I'm tall for a
To be
dwarf.
fair, their heads are kind of sunken into their bodies.
Whoa, no.
Anyway, you get to the old gal, which is
You
a...
just got showered in orange squash, Leo.
So this is the old gal over here. It's basically the old town hall. You can see that it's built on what looks like some ancient ruins.
Always a good plan. Very structurally sound.
Possibly anyone who has any kind of lore in natural history or history could make a roll, but I don't think any of you do you?
You could make it a law.
Leo does.
I might.
Leo
Lore
does.
and history.
Leo will roll.
What lore do you have, Rob?
I have law.
What, lore is in LAW lore?
Yeah.
Oh, then no, you wouldn't know.
Okay, cool.
I was meaning lore and it's L-O-R-E.
What have you done?
Yeah, I know. I realized that. I was just trying to make it go. Right. So,
Yep, so
we
you
do
got
nothing
there.
and we continue.
You're waving to death.
There's a
I
bit...
can't see you.
Yeah, there's a big old door there. What do you do?
Knock on it.
is there a doorbell?
No doorbells.
A steam
Alright, you know,
powered doorbell.
everything is steam powered. Even your boots are steam powered. Steam. You open up and a well-worn human opens like, yes. Why do you? Oh dear God, they're armed! And slams the door on you.
I knock again and yell, we come in peace.
At that point,
We come with budgies.
And babies.
at this point, Trollkin, Deputy Mokatur, as you now remember his name, opens the door like sitting there chomping on a cigar, smoking like, you lot, what do you want?
We came about the ad in the...
Get in, come on in.
I'm guessing they only had one ad in whatever the one place was.
One was going to see Old Farm, the other one was going to see Something and Sons.
Yeah, but we're on about these.
Yeah, that's fine. I was reminding Dave. 'Cause he was reminding. Yeah, so you get there, and you can see inside there's some nice big jail set. When you get in, basically the place is obviously they've just taken this room and put a shack on top, and then obviously they're using the dungeons downstairs from the old place, wherever it was. And then you can see there's a man sitting there, with his feet up on the table, hat covering his eyes, and there's a bottle of beer open on the side, still smoking a cigar, and he's just like, "Hey, boss!" Ah! Big old German puts his feet down, puts his hat up, and looks up, and you're like, "Well, this lot what?" Like, is it? They're here about the job. Like, Ah, the job. So, you wanna say... so you've answered our call about helping us save the town.
Yes, we'd
I'm just gonna
like
make
to know what it entails.
Sorry, Rob, what was that?
I was just going to make sure a brief look around because, you know, we went to an ad in the paper and they're like, they're here about the job. I'm just going to make sure it's not a strip club of any description.
No, you're pretty sure by the guys who are wearing sheriff and deputy badges that this is definitely...
There isn't like a black sofa in the background or anything?
No,
right?
no.
Okay, cool.
There might be a molded blackened chair in the background, but that's about it. He's like, okay, here's the deal. He pulls out a map of the town and the surrounding area. Now, about 4 nights ago, strange stuff started happening. The outskirts of town started to get raided, especially the poorer areas, by a group of mysterious creatures. You could hear them screaming and hollering in the night. They dragged off men, women, children.
How does one drag off a Trollkin?
I don't want to know. And many pieces of equipment over the night. Frankly, if our men don't seem to be able to get there fast enough. And frankly, if this keeps up, it may be worse than the time the Scorn invaded.
Okay.
So, we think we've had Alton Ashley out in the dunes tracking them, and we think we tracked them to this old mine. Just like throws a knife into the where the mine shaft is on the map. What I need you to do is go in there and eliminate them. Simple as that. You go in, you eliminate whatever these creatures are, come back, I will pay you.
My eyes start to twinkle with the mention of gold.
You can't even understand him.
What?
You speak in Sinaran.
I nudge someone
I
in the
translate
ribs.
to everyone so everyone can understand.
Well, David and Jenny can understand. It's just Rob who's looking there confused.
Fine, I translate to him.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like,
well, I pipe up in Rulik in Kadoran and say, gold? Somebody say gold?
it's like he just stops like, yes, dwarf, gold.
I rub my hands together and go, how much gold?
It says it goes back to Sinaran. It says it in both Sinaran and Kadoran. It says about the mayor has given me 300 gold to whoever can take care of this problem for us.
My gears start turning in my head, and I go, well, since this is a rush job, do you think, and you know, do we get hazard pay? What are the benefits here?
Well, you can keep whatever loot you find.
What?
Yeah. And Frank, what kind of hazard pay are you looking for?
Oh, well, in this current economic climate, and then I go on my spiel.
What dental treatment?
Be a negotiation roll. I'm gonna say you're gonna need to get a 18 or higher.
I got that, plus my negotiation, which is...
That dice is still roll.
7. So, yep, I think I'm good. 21 altogether.
Really? You got a 14
Yep.
then. Oh yeah, it's just nice.
But 21 altogether, that's...
Oh yeah, then he's like, well, so man, but I'm pretty sure we can scrounge up an extra 150 gold.
I'll shake on that.
Is that each?
No, that's all together.
Yes, that sounds reasonable.
As Rob's shaking on the deal for you.
Yep, I'm shaking vigorously. I'm very with a big grin. Very happy.
Yes.
Through the gentleman's like, well, when you're done, bring us some proof, and I'll pay you.
Okay. What kind of proof?
I don't know. Maybe you find someone alive down there. Maybe you bring them back so they can tell us all. Maybe you bring back the head of whatever these creatures are.
Okay, easy enough.
Frankly, by the time that we've got the head and the attack stop, or the witness, I'm pretty sure that we'll know that you're telling the truth. If not, I'll get Alton and me, or run out of the posse, and we'll hunt you down for lying and cheating. We'll string you up.
Brilliant.
I will, with huge glimmering anime eyes, go to him. Oh right, you're giving us the gold up front, with my hand outstretched.
He just stares at you. A stare of a man who's seen seen hundreds of hours of combat. It's like,
And then I beckon with my hand, and come on now, oh, come on.
all of a sudden you feel 10 times smaller than you normally do as he stares at you menacingly.
I start to climb the elf, so that I may look him in the eye.
It's like,
Can I grab him and just chuck him to the floor
yes, you can.
as he tries to climb me?
Rob you down on the floor. Unceremoniously.
I then still stick my hand up and go, I'm alive, and
He just like
beckon
that.
for the gold.
He just looks at who's in charge of this group.
I pop back
Me,
up.
unfortunately.
Can you take care of your man here, dwarf thing?
I start. I
You're speaking
poke him in the
Signara right
leg.
now.
I poke him in the leg and go, give me the money. Give me the money.
Okay, as soon as you poke him,
Give us the money. Give me the money.
Just go, dwarf down!
Heal.
yeah, as you poke him in the leg, he pulls a quad iron out on you.
I stare down the barrel of that gun and
Should I just pick Rob up and carry him out?
Yes, you can.
I go
I'm
kicking,
going to do
screaming
that
out the
then.
door.
Okay, you're out the door.
I weigh 200 pounds.
I'm very strong.
Okay. But he can't string us up unless he gives us the money. Somebody go back and get the money. There's no reason that if he's going to string us up for not doing the job, that's legal. But if he paid us and then we don't give back,
He's
the money,
saying saying that if you come back and say the job's done, and then the next day they're attacked again.
I still demand half now and half later.
It's a little late. He's kind of. That's just warning. You asked him what would happen if
You pissed him off.
I haven't pissed him off. I have merely endeared myself to him.
You asked him what evidence you need, and then he explained if you lied, this would
That
happen.
was Kylie.
He's still giving an example, but there you go. You're out.
Right, come on. What time is it?
I'm now very grumpy.
Just well, let's see. Jenny spent.
Which other dwarf could you be?
He's the grumpy dwarf, not the sleepy dwarf.
Yeah, it's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. As you have a horse and cart, you probably get there in about a couple of hours. So just before dusk.
Would it be an idea to rest up first and then go head out in the morning then?
That'd be up to you.
I think that's a good idea.
You guys are currently fresh to the daisy.
Yeah, I know, but by the time we get there it'll be night time. Ow! Leo, that's a
Okay,
cow.
well, you have to find a place to rest for the night. That's the only thing.
I thought there was like
Wait.
bar places
Oh yeah, you haven't exactly got rooms there yet, have you?
Not yet, no.
Unless anyone has any other ideas of where to sleep for the night.
Well, no, because apparently I have no relatives.
Well, I've got a bedroll, so I'm sorted.
Why did I forget to buy a bedroll?
I think
I ran
everyone
out of
did.
gold.
I got everything but a bed.
Even Cuddy's on a
All
bedroll.
around the tent.
Well, I've got bedroll, rations,
Right,
canteen,
good,
so... And a fit of steel, so I'm pretty much sorted.
You have a pocket watch. Be happy.
Right, well, I'm going to find the nearest barn and put the wagon away and put the jack there and ask them how much it would be to keep that stuff there for the night.
Well, the tavern's got like a little stable you can probably stick things in, or you could obviously go to the stables and stick everything in there.
Cool. I'm going to stick everything into the stables.
They'll give you. They say they'll hold on to all that for 10 gold, and then
Cool.
a secure barn.
No, that's fine.
I go to the tavern and ask for their best sweet for the night.
Best sweet, like. Guy like scratches his beard. That'll be 15 gold for the night.
15 gold for one night.
Best room. You want the best suite? I'll give you the best suite. Gonna cost you.
Really?
You have another one
For
with
the
this
next best.
I give you another one, I suppose, for 5 gold.
Fine, I'll have the 5 gold one then.
Very good. So you can
Oh,
scratch.
yes.
So you're paying that for the company's money, or
No, I pay it with my money.
okay? So you're not
Like
gonna
your
tip.
room and we all have to buy our own stuff, or are we sleeping on the floor while you sleep in bed?
You can buy your own stuff.
Alright,
Oh,
well, I'm going to feed and water the horses and then climb into the cart and sort of hug my warjack and be warmed by the love in my heart.
the jack is ice cold. You turn the fire off.
I turn him on a little bit and we play rock scissors paper for a little bit.
He loses because his intelligence is super low. Can't
Yep.
figure it out yet.
I feel very good, but I pat him on the head and thank him for playing with me anyway. And then when the farm is warmed up, I turn him off, put him back in the wagon, and curl outside.
What a great waste of fuel. Anyway, right. So anyone else? So Jenny, you just spend the night out under the stars?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I can make a fire. I've got some flint and steel, so I can camp out.
Or camp out outside of town or in town?
Probably. Probably just around the corner from the. Around here somewhere.
Alright.
I'm going to, like pop my head out when I realise that she's not in the tavern and say, you could stay in the barn with me rather than staying out there where there might be thugs or police officers that might.
Well,
be
you're
bad."
over here, and she's.
Okay, well, stick my head out and say that, and then realise she's gone and go, okay.
Okay, so you curl up for the night outside the tavern.
I'll wait outside the tavern before going to bed to see if she's coming back, and then when I realise she's not, just go back. I will
That's
go
fine, yeah.
For cuddles.
Yeah, so you make your offer if you want.
Okay.
Then you get an offer to stay in a barn with an ice cold warjack and a dwarf.
The barn is warm. I warmed up.
But I'm immune to cold, so it doesn't matter.
You don't need a fire, period.
Why do you
I
have,
get. Huh?
why do you have a bedroll if you're immune to Okay.
Yeah. Go. I'll sleep in the barn then.
Yay.
David, what are you saying?
I would like to see if I can gamble for the best room.
You want to gamble for the best room?
Yep.
Alright.
I will
Let's be a
gamble the
roll-up.
fact that if I don't win the best room, I will buy a lodging at the worst room.
Alright,
Basically, I'll spend 5 gold and get the room that
Yeah.
ties.
you're going to
Same
play
room.
Infernal Contraption with him.
What do I roll?
You would roll your. Oh,
Gambling
what's gambling plus? Gambling plus intellect? I can't remember.
Oh, it's got gamble. I know there's a perception.
What was the perception?
The link there is.
There we go. I've got skills up already. Gambling. Gambling is with perception. Yeah.
So I roll my perception.
So
Basically-
2d6 plus your perception plus your gamble.
2d6. Right?
Yeah.
It's not what
I roll.
D6 plus gambling.
So you basically got to beat his roll.
Where's my perception?
You should know your perception. It's on your character sheet. PER.
I know. And then plus my gambling.
So you got 14, and you got. Okay, you win. Free room for the night.
Yes!
He gives you the best room in the place.
Damn it.
Actually, no, sorry. What was the stipulations again? Free room for the night, wasn't it?
The best room.
Oh, the best room. Oh yeah, you get the best room. It is luxurious. There are velvet velvet sheets and pillows.
Sweet. I go and have a nice comfy sleep.
What?
Jenny.
One.
Alright. That night,
Oh, your drink.
anyone who's not staying in the tavern has a bit of a rough night.
Oh dear.
You are woken by sounds of screams.
I'm gonna get up and start my warjack.
And the sounds of strange creatures you've never heard before.
Yep, warjack starting. Lots and lots of starting that good old warjack.
In fact, at some point, Jenny, at some point, you think you hear scampering nearby, and you look away, and there's nothing.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
see
get my
something
crossbow
out
out.
Or
load
something
it.
out, something at the corner of the eye, kind of, just scampers off.
I'm gonna get out my crossbow and load it.
And basically, you just hear strange noises for the rest of the night, and that's really about it. So, in the morning, David and Kylie, you wake up refreshed. Especially David.
So goddamn refreshed.
Rob and Jenny, you're not looking that you had a bit of a rough night because
I've
noises.
either been hugging Jenny or I've been hugging my warjack and sort of listening to the noises and sort of
But
pointing
before
my
Jenny
gun.
was out, yeah, Jenny was in with you, wasn't she? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was a rough night for you two.
Yep.
So you're a bit worse for wears. Obviously, you used some of your Jack's fuel up, and you had to re-water him, but it's all good.
Okay. When dawn breaks, I feed and water the horses again and prepare for the day. Eat my breakfast.
Now after that, I take you off.
Huh?
Take after that, you reconvene.
Yeah. Yep. I will go up to Kylie's room and knock on the door. Milady.
Dwarf's back.
Oh dear. I answer the door. Yes, what do you want?
What is she wearing?
What are you wearing?
She's still my night clothes if he's just knocked on the door and woke me up.
The finest in the latest order fashions.
I, with huge anime eyes, say, "We're ready to go now."
I say, very well, I'll meet you downstairs in 10 minutes.
I watch her go and then close the door behind her and leave. And then I go to Dave's room. And I knock on the door and I go, "Milady."
The dwarf's grumbling something outside, Dave.
I don't know what he says. I come to the door in just my underwear.
With giant anime eyes, I go, "We're ready to go now." And then
Quick question, Dave. What's your physique?
My physique is 5.
Yeah, he looks pretty butch for an elf now. He's got no clothes on.
I'm 7. I'm like a tiny Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, but you're sloppy.
I make sort of a YMCA sort of communication signs to say that we're leaving.
Don't say anything. Close the door and go get my
Okay. Then I go back downstairs and I like take the cart outside. I take the wagon outside, have it loaded up and ready to go for when everybody else gets downstairs.
Okay.
Is there any good blankets that I could put in my backpack?
You
Or in
could.
this room?
If you want to do a bit of stealing, you can steal the silk sheets, obviously, and there's a few warmer sheets in one of the drawers.
I just want a decent blanket, that's all.
Right, yeah, you find a decent blanket. It's nice and warm. Will keep you warm on those cold nights.
Okay, I pack that.
Okay. You steal one blanket.
Adding to carry sheet.
It's a nice blanket. It's a silk blanket, so you know.
Silk
I'd
blanket.
probably say it's worth about 5 gold.
Silk blankets aren't that warm. Silk's not a very warm.
Oh, sorry, it's not the silk blanket. It's one. It's a thick. It's a thick. The one he's picked up is like a thick fur, like Argus fur blanket.
Sheet. Oh, just go blanket.
Can we? Is it like large enough that like we notice it in his backpack when he comes downstairs?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I look at him and say something really along the lines of, "Huh? I wonder if he knows how bad crimes are here." Or I wonder how bad like criminal punishment is.
Actually,
here.
that's a point. Let's see if.
Am I downstairs at this time?
I don't know. Are you downstairs this time?
Yes, I just walk in the room. Let's say that.
Let's roll some dice here. See if no one notices.
Go away, number 6.
Nope, you're good.
Sweet.
No one's paying attention.
Cool. So at the crack of dawn, I start driving the wagon with the party on board towards the mine.
Yep. Okay, so
I'm gonna try and take a nap since I didn't have good sleep.
That's fine. Yeah, you can take a nap.
So who's up front with me? So like there's a driver position and a passenger position, and then everybody else is in the back. Who's up
I
front with me?
assume I'd be up the front, wouldn't I, if I'm the leader?
Okay. I stare longingly into your eyes and start singing a dwarven love ballad.
I wonder why this drunken dwarf next to me is singing strange noises.
You speak Rulic. It's possible that you might understand some of it. And we pass the time until we get to the mine shaft.
Right, so reference, everyone who's now looking at this map wants to
Andrew
look.
Leo just said hi.
Hiya, buddy! Alright, so anyone who's looking at this map can only just see like one room, right?
I can see you eat some rocks, and that's it.
Rocks and some lines.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a room. Alright, and at this point, I now bring out everyone's pogs.
Is there more to this room? I'm assuming there's more to this room.
Yeah,
than
I've
just-
got Fog of War on, so... Right, let's see, Elf, was it? Should have everyone's pogs ahead of time. Being smart. Make sure I'm on the right, yeah. Damn it! I got the night gun stuck in my head now. Actually, I can just see what they are. Just take them into the search function. So yeah, we can now all thank Rob for our tokens.
Thank you, Rob.
You are welcome.
So here's David's.
I cannot move it.
You can as of now.
I can't see
Yay.
them.
I haven't added yours yet, honey.
I can't see any of them.
You need to look up higher, my dear, or zoom out.
Leo stole it again.
What? He's not even here. Can't blame him.
He stole it out of the computer and hid it underneath a pile of books. He likes unplugging my mouse.
Oh, Jenny. Do you remember how to get
How
rid
do I
of the
move
grid?
this, Andrew?
Sorry.
Oh, got it.
No.
We're gonna need it for measuring stuff anyway.
That's what the ruler's for.
Well, each square is basically 6 foot. So each square is an inch in the tabletop game. That's all you need to worry about. Jenny, this is you. What else do I need? Do you name your Jack Anvil, Rob?
Yep.
Cool, so I can just bring him out. Here's Anvil. Make him double size because he's a medium base. A medium and large on this is about roughly around the same size. And finally we need Kylie, and she is under... What do we put her under, Rob?
Kylie.
Alright, yeah, cool. Right, just so we got reference. This is a War Machine
That is
game.
huge.
This is a War Machine game. War Machine Hall game. So you'll notice that your tokens have 2 separate colours on them around the edge. Basically, that is the way you are facing. So black is your forward facing. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. Sound right? Hello to you guys. Ah! Sorry, we need to turn the microphone. So which way are you going to go? Black or red forward facing? Decide now.
Red facing, please.
Okay. Well, my tokens be black facing, forward facing, so you guys can. Well, you guys be red forward facing. Keep it simple for now. Alright, so. Where are my notes? Leah, have you stolen my notes? I think my child stole my notes. Nope, actually I got one note here, it's all good. Alright. The abandoned mine. Okay, so here we go. Alright, you basically find a old abandoned mine shaft in the areas that Brew, the sheriff, has informed you of. Yes, Leo. So this mine shaft shows signs of no mining activities happened here in a long time. A lot of the beams are splintered and covered in cobwebs. And the area is stagnant as you walk in. And as you look into the pit, you can see that no light penetrates deep below.
That's a good thing I got a lantern.
Aha! Good. Good. Yes, around the area is an upturned minecart, and several rocks have been strewn in the area. No, Leo! Kylie, can you
Oh, what?
grab him,
No?
please? Because he's
Leo.
wrecking the stuff.
Hiya. Come here.
Good
Come
lad.
here. Come to Mum.
Yeah, sorry about that. Leo was trying to wreck everything, as per usual. Right,
Oh,
so...
we just fell over on his face. You right? Oh.
So
Anyway.
he's going to be a gymnast or a thief.
Pretty much, or Nightwing. I think that's what I'm going at the moment. Yeah, so there's... Right. Yes, so stagnant air. Right. David, you can give me a detection check.
Me?
Yep.
Detection.
Actually, everyone can give me a
Oh, right,
detection
yeah,
check,
I do.
actually.
Detection, do I just 2d6 plus 4?
2d6 plus your perception and detection. Yeah. If you have any points of detection, you roll that. If you have any points of perception, you add that as well.
I don't know what
Well,
else, but there's my 2d6. Whatever else I had.
Well, I have 3 points in
I've got a Leo
perception,
at the moment. So I don't know.
Yep.
1 point in detection, so,
So
is that
4.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I've already added it all up, so... Yeah.
Kylie has a 13.
2d6 plus 4. Yeah.
So yeah, Jenny and Robin give me a roll as well.
Sure.
I only got +1.
I'm too busy doing something else.
Except I don't type roll, but
If it helps you, there is a automatic dice roll inside you can just use.
That's more hassle than it is.
Alright, only Kylie can, only Eliana can hear what sounds like a faint moaning of a woman, just like, oh, actually I can't do it without sounding dirty. But it sounds like there's someone wounded inside.
Do it.
No!
Do it for the stream.
Go on, Andrew.
I'll be in my box.
Oh, I didn't want to know that again.
Even the bird found it funny, see?
Gus. Come on, Gus.
Is that a bird or a fire alarm?
No, that's a bird.
I'm just going to
That's
turn
his mating
Kylie
call.
to the right facing.
Huh?
You're not facing forwards.
Well, I can't do anything at the moment.
There you go, face forwards. Alright, so get yourself a marching order and prepare to descend.
Okay.
Whoever's got who's got lights, by the way?
I've got a lantern.
Please say you gave me a lantern, Andrew.
Nope.
Squishy mage in
Oh,
front.
crying out loud, Andrew. Yes, squishy mage in front then. You didn't give me a lantern.
I did not give you a lantern.
Could the
Why?
Stonejank be holding the lantern and him walk forward?
His hands are too big.
Damn it.
He'd probably
I will
crush it.
hold the lantern.
Not to mention, knowing Rob's Jack, what we rolled for it the other day, it probably would crush the lantern.
Yep.
And set fire to its hand.
Now, is its furnace on its belly or on its back?
On its back.
Damn it.
But
As
we'll
I say,
let
just open up the doors and the furnace can be
well,
the nice
a
bright
steam
light.
engine furnace will complete darkness light up less than 6 foot, so less than
Oh really?
less
Okay.
than like one of those squares in complete darkness, which is what you're going into. Now, let's see. You've got a lantern, right, Jenny?
Yep.
You'll be able to see up to just under 8 squares, essentially, in front of you, all times. So you're
stay in the center of the group.
Okay.
so you're descending in.
See
Yep.
48 feet.
Why not?
All right, so you guys are heading in, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So I should just do this.
Oh.
So you guys can move on to the next section I've just revealed.
Okay.
I probably suggest you want to be around 100% to 90% resolution for this. Or so yeah. So from Jenny we can see 8.